There's a saying amongst musicians that if you don't work New Year's Eve, sell your horn. Well, I haven't had to sell my horn, and as a matter of fact, I've worked for 60 consecutive New Year's Eves. But we've had some slim times. The big band, has had some slow times. And I don't know how many times I've been asked, are the big bands back? Well, I think I can truthfully say they are, because we haven't been this busy as we have recently been in the last 10 years.
From the heart of Canada's West Coast, we proudly present what legends are made of, an evening of big band music, starring Dal Richards and the Dal Richards Orchestra, with special guests, singers Michael Bublé, Lorraine Foster, Jamie Croyle, and pianist Michael Kaeshammer. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Canada's king of the big bands, Dal Richards.
Well, you've heard some big band music from us, but we're going to deviate just a little bit. We're going to attempt to make a crossover of 3 decades. We call this our 3-decade medley. We start with the 40s, we move along to the 50s, and eventually into the 60s. A little bit of rock and roll, but don't feel alarmed. Picture me doing rock and roll. We call this Geritol rock and roll, so you can relax. We're going to begin with the Miller hit, the granddaddy of swing, In the Mood. Harris Van Berkel. Think about Harris. Well, you heard the epitome of swing, In the Mood, as played by Glenn Miller over the years from way back in the 40s. But there were two sides of the coin to the Glenn Miller Orchestra, the swing side, the big band side, and the sweet side. We'd like to remind you now of the sweet side of Glenn Miller with a medley of two numbers, Moonlight Cocktail, and that famous Glenn Miller theme, Moonlight Serenade. Thank you. I notice you're swaying your seats a little bit to that. You know, a lady friend of mine of a certain age calls that darkened rec room music at age 15. That's the memory it brought to her. Each year we play here in Vancouver a series of concerts and dances at the Pacific National Exhibition. And in conjunction with that, there is an annual talent contest, and some very talented people have surfaced in that contest over the years, but one particularly I'd like to introduce to you at this moment. I served as a judge on a panel of judges, and this young lad rose to the top, and obviously with lots of talent, there was no question who was the winner. And to justify our choice, he has gone on to all sorts of work here in Vancouver and elsewhere in Canada, his own appearances on television and many nightclubs. And I'd like you to welcome this very talented young man, Michael Bublé.
The tables are empty, the dance floor's deserted. You play the same love song, it's the 10th time you've heard it. And that's the beginning, just one of those clues. You've had your first lesson in learning the blues. The cigarettes you light, one after another, won't help you forget her or the way that you love her. You're only burning a torch you can't lose, but you're on the right track for learning the blues. When you're at home alone, the blues will haunt you constantly. When you're out in a crowd, the blues will haunt your memory. The nights when you don't sleep, the whole night you're crying, but you can't forget her. Soon you even stop trying. You walk the floor and wear out your shoes, and you feel your heart. You're learning the blues. When you're at home alone, the blues will haunt you constantly. When you're out in a crowd, the blues will haunt your memory. The nights when you don't sleep, the whole night you're crying, but you can't forget her. Soon you even stop trying. You walk that floor and wear out your last pair of shoes. When you feel your heart break, that's learning the blues. Thank you guys very much. Thank you. You're wonderful. Right now I'd like to do a nice song. It's called Mac the Knife. I hope you like it. Oh, the shot has pearly teeth, dear, and it shows them pearly whites. Just a jackknife has Mike Heath dead, and it keeps it out of sight. You know that shark bites with its teeth, dear. Scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves though wears old Mac Heath dead. So there's never a trace of red. All right, boys, let's go. Oh, Sunday morning lies a body oozing life. Someone sneaking round a corner. Or tell me, could it be Mac the Knife? Oh, there's a tugboat high, got down by the river, don't you know? With the cement bag just drooping on down. Oh, that cement is it's there for the weight, dear. Oh, 5 will get you 10. Oh, Mackie's back in town. Oh, dear about Louis Miller. He disappeared, baby, after drawing up all his hard-earned cash. And now Mac Heath, dear, he spends like a sailor. Tell me, could that man have done something rash? Oh, Jenny Diver, oh, Suki Tawdry, look out to Miss Lottie Linnea and oh, Lucy Brown. Oh, that line forms on the right, baby. Now that Mackie is all back in town. I say Jenny Diver, oh, Suki Tawdry, look out to Miss Lottie Linnea and oh, Lucy Brown. Oh, that line forms on the right, baby. Now that Mackie's back in town. Look, old Mackie is back. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much. Dal Richards Band. Thank you, boys.
Still to come, more live performances by Lorraine Foster, Jamie Croyle. Plus, pianist Michael Kaeshammer performs with the Dal Richards Orchestra. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Okay, a change of pace. We're going to let you relax a little bit. The music of Patsy Cline, as sung by our featured vocalist, is Lorraine Foster.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted. And someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world would I do? I'm crazy for thinking that my love would hold you. And I'm crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world would I do? I'm crazy for thinking that my love would hold you. And I'm crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
Lorraine Foster. Well, here is a total change of pace. As you've been following along in our program, you'll realize that we've been doing that, changing pace and building you up, and then we have a change for the sweet music. This is not sweet music. This is the blues, and we have just the guy to sing it for you. From our trumpet section, Jamie Croyle, and he's going to tell you the story of Kansas City. Let's hear it for Jamie, the blues.
I'm going to Kansas City, oh Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City, oh Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna find me one. Well, I'll be down on the corner of 8th Street and Vine. Well, I'll be down on the corner of 8th Street and Vine with my Kansas City woman and my Kansas City bottle of wine. Well, I might take a plane, I might take a train, I might have to walk there, but I'll get there just the same. Going to Kansas City, oh Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna find me one. Well, here it is. Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna find me one. They got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna find me one. They got a crazy way of loving there, and I'm gonna get me some. Oh, I might take a plane, might take a train, might have to walk there, but I'm gonna get there. Go to Kansas City, here I come. Thank you.
Amy Coyle. Bill Abbott, tenor saxophone. But now there's this new lounge culture that the young people seem to have adopted. And that means good music. That means music from the 30s, 40s, and the 50s, the music of those wonderful writers like the Gershwins, Rodgers and Hart, Cole Porter, Irving Berlin. To look forward a little bit, we have a great future, at least for the next few years. We're booked well into the millennium, and we're looking forward to performing as a big band for many years to come. There were a lot of memorable songs to come out of World War II, but none more memorable, none more poignant than when Humphrey Bogart turned to Dooley Wilson and said, "You played it for her, you can play it for me. Play it again." You must remember this, a kiss is still a kiss, a sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say, "I love you." On that you can rely, no matter what the future brings as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs never out of date, hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man, man must have his mate, that no one can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs never out of date, hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man, man must have his mate, that no one can deny. It's the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. Thank you very much. Beautiful song as time goes by. Wonderful audience, great, just marvelous. We thank you so much for joining us in this show and being so much a part of it. We hope you enjoyed the songs of Lorraine Foster. We hope you enjoyed Jamie Coyle with the blues, and of course Michael Kaeshammer and Michael Bublé. My name is Dal Richards, and we sign our show as we have with our theme song for 50 years. The Hour of Parting, appropriately.